I'm Dr. Otto Janke, and thank you for joining us on the Chiropractic Research Reports. The Chiropractic Research Reports are brought to you by the New York Chiropractic Council. And it's the intent of the reports to give you more information, some research, so you can then educate your practice members, your community, and become a better doc. Let's go back in time to April 11th of 2017. Something historic happened at that time. It was published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, the prestigious journal published by the American Medical Association. In this, they published an article recommending spinal manipulation for acute low back pain. And since 94% of all spinal manipulation in the United States is performed by doctors of chiropractic, this is as close as you're ever going to get to the Journal of the American Medical Association ever coming out and recommending chiropractic care. Now, some of you may say, why is that even important? Because not that long ago, it was forbidden for doctors, for medical doctors, to be referring to doctors of chiropractic. Did you know that? Part of our history right there. From its formation in 1895 by D.D. Palmer, chiropractic has been under attack by a number of different associations, mainly the American Medical Association. Despite generations of organized medical opposition, chiropractors did what most other groups of professionals failed to do. They maintained a separate and distinct identity from the practice of medicine while growing in otherwise a hostile environment created by the AMA. What was amazing about this is that the American Medical Association actually put steps forward to decrease the power of and referring to doctors of chiropractic. Chiropractic's first challenge as a profession was the licensure laws that protected medical practice. While there were provisions in some states for chiropractors to practice as, quote, irregulars, already using words to define us which are not positive. Irregulars in most states, chiropractors face the possibility of arrest and imprisonment for practicing medicine without a license. Well, of course, we're not. The first known case of this occurred in 1905 in Wisconsin. Chiropractors E.J. Whipple and G.W. Johnson were convicted at the urging of A.U. Joris. First of all, you gotta look at, there are a lot of initials going on here. A.U. Joris, who was an osteopath, the first osteopath to be elected to Wisconsin's Board of Medical Examiners. In fact, an early issue of the Journal of the American Osteopathic Association commented that Joris in his fight against chiropractors. D.D. Palmer himself spent 23 days in Scott County Jail for the same offense in Iowa in 1906. He recognized that we needed help, so he actually organized and formed the Universal Chiropractors Association in 1906. In 1907, this is kind of outstanding. 1907, however, Wisconsin versus Morikubo found the first gap in organized medicine's armor. Chiropractor Shigetaro Morikubo was arrested for practicing osteopathy and medicine without a license. There's ample evidence that he was sent specifically up there or established his practice in La Crosse, Wisconsin, specifically to test and challenge the precedent set in the Whipple and Johnson's case. The trial ended in the legal establishment of chiropractic as a separate and distinct profession from medicine and osteopathy. Get this. Largely on the basis of chiropractic's unique philosophy. Isn't it amazing? We see some schools trying to get away from chiropractic philosophy, while that is what has allowed us to be separate and distinct. Records exposed during the discovery phase of the Chester C.A. Wilk et al. Versus AMA case. At one time, there was just a handful, small tribe of chiropractors who took on the AMA and a couple other huge organizations for trying to discriminate against chiropractic. And the case showed that medical doctors were encouraged by the AMA to accuse chiropractors of ethical violations and to describe chiropractic as a cult, uneducated, unscientific cult. The AMA's plan to undermine chiropractic became even more organized with the establishment of the Committee on Quackery in 1963. This has been going on for a long time, folks. The AMA committee adopted a plan that was devised in 1962 by the Iowa Medical Society, which is kind of amazing because that's where chiropractic originated, under the leadership of Robert B. Throckmorton. The so-called Iowa Plan outlined the containment of the chiropractic profession that will result in the decline of chiropractic. Now, the action steps outlined, they had action steps for this. This was a serious step by the AMA to get rid of those guys. Outlining this plan include encourage ethical complaints against doctors of chiropractic, encourage chiropractic disunity, oppose chiropractic inroads in health insurance, and oppose chiropractic inroads into hospitals. Joseph Sabatier, chairman of the Committee on Quackery, said that, quote, rabid dogs and chiropractors fit into about the same category. Chiropractors were nice, but they killed people. Amazing, isn't it? Our profession, not all that long ago, was seen as quacks and like rabid dogs. The massive scope and methodical nature of this plan were exposed in hundreds of thousands of pages of AMA documents that were brought to light in the 76 Wilk trial, which started 1 year after the Committee on Quackery was disbanded. The AMA writers this is how deep it went. The AMA writers ghost wrote television and movie scripts, as well as Ann Landers, Dear Abby, a widely read newspaper column and other media outlet that could be used to tarnish the reputation of chiropractic in the public eye. The AMA even encouraged the distribution of anti-chiropractic materials to high school guidance counselors so they would dissuade interested students from pursuing careers in it. Amazing, absolutely amazing. And after Wilk brought that to court, Wilk et al., in 1987, the United States District Judge Susan Getzendiner found the AMA and its co-defendants guilty of violating the Sherman Antitrust Act. In her decision, she asserted that the AMA decided to contain and eliminate chiropractic as a profession, and it was the AMA's intent to destroy a competitor. We've taken a long, long road to get here. We've had many casualties along the way. Many chiropractors have been jailed, some many times, for doing what they know and love. We shall not take this profession easily and just complacently. We'll work for it. We'll work hard for it. I'm Dr. Otto Janke. Thank you for joining us for the Chiropractic Research Reports. For more information on chiropractic, please see the New York Chiropractic Council site, which is nycouncil.com. We'll see you next time on the Chiropractic Research Reports.